How you doing, Miss Render? This is Diamond again. And like I told you, like I explained, we are here today to talk about just what you can remember in regards to one of your ancestors being a slave. For my class, we do have it where we are interviewing grandchildren of former slaves. And the first question I have for you is, what is the spelling of your name?
Um, my name is Clara, Clara, Renda, Render, and I was from Mayfield before I was a Render.
You were a Mayfield before you were a Render?
Yes, that's my maiden name, Mayfield.
Okay. Okay. Where and when were you born?
I was born September the 8th, 1922, in Atlanta, Georgia.
You said September 8th. What year?
1922.
Okay, 1922. Okay, in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. What is
I lived out here in Pittsburgh all my life except 6 weeks. I was born on Davis Street, but I've been out here in Pittsburgh ever since I was 6 weeks old.
Oh, wow. Wow. I remember you telling me that you were raised here, but I didn't know that you had been out here that long. That's
Yeah, I've
interesting.
been out here all that time.
Wow. Nice. What is the spelling of the name of your formerly enslaved ancestor?
Um, my mother's name was Turk, Turk.
Okay.
Uh-huh. She was a Turk.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And her mother's name was Candy.
Candy.
Candies, Candy.
Okay, Candice.
Turk.
Okay.
And her father was named James Turk.
Okay.
They all lived up in around Homer, Georgia, and Commerce, Georgia, up in there. That's where they came from.
Okay.
My daddy moved down here in Pittsburgh when I was 6 weeks old. We been out here. I was christened at Rice Memorial Presbyterian Church while I was 6 weeks old.
Wow. Nice. And that's in Pittsburgh, correct?
Ma'am.
Is that church in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, you know what Rice Memorial on that corner? Sam,
Yeah.
Mary,
Right.
Coleman.
Okay. Wow.
They done a lot of work on it, but that's where it started.
Okay. Is that the church you go to now?
Yes, but we have moved.
Okay.
We moved over on Brewer Boulevard.
Okay.
1515 Brewer Boulevard.
Okay. Yeah, because I know I know that you travel a bit to get to church, so I was wondering if it was still in the neighborhood, but okay. What are the birth and death dates of your formerly enslaved ancestor?
Well, can't remember right now when my grandmother and them passed because I never knew them.
Okay.
But my mother passed about, it could have been in the, uh, 80s.
Okay. So your mom was a slave as well?
No, well, in a way she was.
Okay.
Yeah, they still had, because her mother died when she was young,
Mhm.
and the daddy had to raise him.
Okay.
And they were all members of the Presbyterian Church. That's why we got to be Presbyterian.
Okay.
Because the Turks were all members there.
Okay.
And my mom and them kind of worked for them, like on the farm. And
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
they took care of them, but until they got grown and moved out on their own.
Okay. How are you and your ancestor related? So I know you said that your mom, one was your mom, and the other two were your grandmother and grandfather.
Uh, I don't know any of my grandparents. They all passed before I was born.
Yes, ma'am. No, I was asking you what it that your ancestors that were slaves. I know that you were saying that one was your grandmother and one was your grandfather.
I don't know them.
Okay.
I don't know any of them.
Okay.
All I know, they were Turks. That's where my mama got her name from. She was named Henrietta Turk before she married. When she married, she became Mayfield.
Okay.
But the Turks, raised them.
Okay. Okay, so and just to get a clear understanding, so do you know for sure you know that the Turks raised your grandparents?
The Turks raised my mother.
Okay, the Turks raised your
The
mom.
Turks were white people.
Right.
And they raised my mother and them because my mother's mother had children by some of them.
Wow, okay. Okay.
And she was white herself.
Your mom was?
She had a white daddy, a mother.
Okay. And you said your mom had a white dad and mom?
A white daddy or a white mother. One of them was white.
Okay, okay.
Her mother was real bright, she said. Oh, she was, you know how people be mixed up like that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
But they were nice to them. She said they let them go to church, and wasn't very much school for them to go to, but they did let them go to church and help them out, till they got up grown, and then they moved out, and married on their own.
Right.
Her mother got pregnant by one of the church boys, one of the white boys, and they got Jim Turk, what she married. They called him Jim, but his name was James. And got him to marry her. He was a little colored boy, and so he married her. So the first daughter looked like a white girl. She was real bright. My mama had 7 sisters. Didn't have any boys at all. They had 8 girls. That first one, and then she had 7 more.
Wow.
But they were supposed to have been by her husband, the last 7 ones.
Okay. Okay.
But they give them jobs, working on the farm, and let them do things like that. And they got grown and got out on their own. And then I didn't know anything about them that much, but some of them did come out to our church and worked in our church. Our church was a mission in the beginning, and a lot of them come out and taught Sunday school and Christian Endeavor and young people meetings and just different little organizations like that. Give us picnics and all that kind of stuff. That came from the Presbyterian Church downtown, Central Presbyterian, and Peachtree Presbyterian, and North Avenue Presbyterian, all those churches helped rise up there on Coleman Street.
Okay. Okay. So, and your mom, was she a daughter of one of the Turks?
No, she was a daughter of James, her father, her daddy.
Okay.
Didn't have one daughter that was a child of the Turks.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so with your grandmother and your grandfather, do you know what their ancestor, well, what their relationship was with the Turks family members?
Um, my grandmother was a church.
Okay, okay, I'm understanding now. And do you know your grandfather wasn't?
I really don't know what he was,
Okay,
but he evidently was because they got him and had him to marry my grandmother.
okay,
So he had to be something in there somewhere. Because, back then you had to do whatever the white folk told you to do.
right, okay. Do you know what they had to do during enslavement? Your grandparents?
Well, they did the cooking and the cleaning of the house, all the house chores, and worked in the field. That's about all it was to do.
Okay. Um, and I know you said that you didn't get to meet either one of your grandparents.
No.
Okay. Okay. 1 second. Okay, and I'm just reading the questions for you. I know this answer already, but I'm just gonna let you get it. Give the answer. What are so, well, I won't do that actually. So what I'll do is I'll just write what I know the answer is. But it did ask what are some of the interactions you had with this ancestor, and I'm gonna put that you didn't have any because you weren't able to meet them before they passed.
No, that's right.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what your grandmother and grandfather look like?
No,
Okay.
I never saw it. They passed before I was born.
Okay. And you don't have any pictures or anything of them?
No.
Okay. Do you know how your grandmother and grandfather were, the type of people they were, and how they conducted themselves? Did your mom ever tell you any of that?
Well, they were just average people. Um, they weren't educated. They worked in the fields and they went to church. And that was all. Wasn't anything else to do but work
Okay.
and go to church and take care of their families. Do all that. They didn't have any movies or parks or things to go to or anything to be in, so there wasn't nothing to do.
Right. Okay. And I'm almost done, so I won't hold you for too much longer. What are some of the specific physical and psychological things this ancestor passed down to descendants? So, do you ever hear, or did you ever hear? Because I know your mom passed as well. Did you ever hear that your mother looked like her mom and her dad, or any of that?
Yes, my mom was like her dad.
Okay.
She uh, was soft and kind, but and her coloring was like his. But
Okay.
some of the other sisters were real bright. The first, they had 8 girls in all, and
Okay.
the first 4 girls were real bright, looked like white, like their grandmother. And the next 4 was my mom there, and they were brown like their daddy,
Okay.
and kind of had, well, I guess personality was kind of mixed, but they were normal, uh, soft going, easy, loved to go to church because that's about all they could do, and they enjoyed that. They made good families.
Okay. Have you heard any family stories about your grandmother or grandfather?
No, uh,
Oh,
Her
okay.
dad had died.
Okay.
And see, they were just raised around from place to place. They didn't know anything about their parents.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. How was or is your life impacted by this ancestor, by your grandmother and grandfather? Do you feel
How?
like do you feel like your life has been impacted by your ancestors?
Well, has been what?
Do you feel like your life has been impacted by your ancestors?
Well, I learned a lot from what I heard. I learned to be tolerant and to be kind and be gentle with people and try to understand. I got that much out of it. There's nothing like trying to understand people and try to treat them the best you could to get along with them. It certainly taught you that because you couldn't do nothing if you didn't get along. So
Right.
you might as well try to get along.
Right. Okay. What do you think, if anything, because I know that you did not know them, you weren't able to meet your grandmother or grandfather. What do you like most about these two ancestors? Do you have anything that sticks out like a sore thumb to you about them that you're like, well, I would love to have that trait, or this was what I remember most about them, or anything of that nature? Even though you hadn't met them, just what you've known from the stories that you do know, or the things that your
Yes,
mom did tell you.
they were uh, humble and they tried to be understanding to people and um, they were smart. They did as they were told. They were obedient and they loved to go to church. They loved their Lord. So if I could just keep that going, I think I'd be all right.
Okay. And I think you do a great job of that. So you're definitely smart and humble and understanding. You're loving as well. So, and I always see you go to church. I always see you get out. Not just church. I noticed that you continue to move regardless of your age, and I think that's very inspiring.
Yeah, I like to go.
Yes, ma'am. I can understand.
Yeah.
What else do you know or want others to know about your ancestors?
Well, I guess it's just about it.
Okay.
Just do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Remember the elderly as you go by. So are you. Once were they. So are they. You may be. So just prepare yourself to be like me.
Right. Okay. And those are all the questions that we had to answer.
Okay?
Um, and I know, like, some of the questions I didn't ask because you explained, that you hadn't met them and there were pictures for you to see. But I just want to read the questions to you so you can know what they were, what we skipped over. So
Okay.
one of them was, where did you interact with them? And I know you weren't able to interact with them because they passed before you could meet them. One of the questions was, what did you hear and observe this ancestor saying and doing? Another question was, what did the ancestor look like? Do you have an ideal of that?
No.
Okay. And then, what did the ancestor sound like? I know that you don't have that either. What did the ancestor wear? And that was actually the last one that we weren't able to cover.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I appreciate it. I truly do. And I don't know how comfortable it is to talk about it. I will be honest. I got a little choked up with asking some of the questions and hearing some of the answers. Um, it's still a sensitive subject for me. like some people, they're kind of just like, oh, it happened, it is what it is, I'm glad we didn't have to go through it. It's very sensitive for me, and just for you to tell me and share with us that they were humble and that they were good people, two people trying to be understanding. That is a very strong trait to have in a time like that. To be understanding of things that you have to go through because you're told you have to go through them.
Yes, ma'am.
And I am very stubborn. I will be very honest. I'm very strong headed, and me and my dad bump heads a lot of the time because he feels like I don't listen. And there was once upon a time where I would get whooped a lot because of that. And after I got old enough, I kind of just took off and haven't looked back. But I know it's nothing compared to what any of our ancestors have gone through. So for you to say, to be understanding, as a child, I wasn't able to be, but as I got older, I understood that my dad loved me and that that's
Right,
what he
yes.
knew to do. He didn't know how else to deal with me. So, it is that being understanding is very important. I definitely agree with that. And I think that was the most beautiful thing that you said the whole time, that they were very understanding. They tried to be very understanding of people because that's what we have to be. People are going to be
Yes.
who they are, and we have to learn how to get along regardless of that. And some people
Uh-huh.
we just cannot escape. So you try to, at least learn more about the person and understand why they are the way they are. So I
Yes.
do appreciate that. I appreciate you sharing with us.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. So I would definitely I want to come over and let you hear it one day so that you could just hear the conversation that we had.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. And you get some rest and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
All right, darling. Be careful.
I will do.
All right.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.